Hey everybody, it's Maxine Taylor with my Stargazers report for May 2018. And before I go any further, some of you are probably looking for my Trumpology report. At the time I'm recording this, I have not yet gotten to that. But bear with me, I'll have it up within the next 24 hours. For those of you who are not familiar with my Trumpology report, it's the astrological forecast for Trump and the United States for the coming month. And it's always fascinating. And I use the 7-8 Gemini ascendant, and it is always accurate. So it'll be up there soon, like hopefully in a couple of hours, if not within 24 hours. Now, I've got all kinds of stuff to share with you. Some of you have already taken advantage of my offer to send you a copy of your birth chart. If I haven't done that yet, just send me your birth data, month, day, and year, city, and the exact time you were born, and I'll email you a copy of your actual chart. Then, on my YouTube channel, you can look at my Astrology 101 TV shows that help you interpret it. Or, if you're a serious student, get a copy of my book, Now That I've Cast It, What Do I Do With It? That will be helpful. My special April Showers, May Flowers is still ongoing on my website. By the way, that's MaxineTaylor.com. Those of you who are really ready to transform your life, you're ready for my Take Back Your Life class. It too is on the website. There was something else I was getting ready to mention. Oh yes, I have a new thing. Ask Maxine. It's on the front page of my website. You and I can have a talk, whether it's about your chart. If you're an astrology student, you may have astrological questions. If you're a spiritual student, you may have questions about how to apply universal law to everyday living. If you just want to pick my brain about something that you've read, on my website. Okay. Now, let me move forward with my May forecast. Many of you have told me that it feels to you like we're still feeling retrograde Mercury. That's because we are. No, Mercury is no longer retrograde, but we are in the shadow of the retrograde, which we will not come out of until May 3rd. The shadow of the retrograde. Let me explain what that is, in case you don't know, because I'm tossing terminology around here, thinking that you know what I'm saying, and some of you may not. When Mercury goes retrograde, meaning it stops and it appears to be moving backwards. Well, that doesn't happen, but it's how it appears from our vantage point here on planet Earth. And things are unsettled and confused during that time, to say the least. When it is ready to stop its retrograde motion and move forward, meaning go direct, it will stop, it will go direct, and everybody says, yay, Mercury's no longer retrograde. I can begin that new project. I can sign that contract. Yes, maybe no. The reason is simple. To really be out of the woods, you want to wait until Mercury goes back and reaches that degree it was at when it went retrograde. Between the time that it goes direct and it reaches that degree, that's the shadow of the retrograde. And for years, I never knew why I felt like Mercury was retrograde even after it had gone direct. I finally found out. The shadow of the retrograde. So now you know. May 3rd, yes. Our new moon in May is on the 16th. It's in 24 Taurus, 36. Okay? The new moon is when things start moving forward, which means about May 14th, May 15th, we're in the dark of the moon. There's very little energy. You have to force issues to get them to move forward, that type of thing. After the 16th, wherever that new moon falls in your chart, that's the area of life where things start moving forward. And I'll share that with you according to your sun sign. Then the full moon, that's when things come to a head and go pop. May 30th is the full moon. Now I'm going to have my May full moon ceremony on the 29th. Why? Because the full moon occurs early in the morning on May 30th, and I love having the full moon at a time when the moon is not yet full, so we can really take advantage of that energy. I hope that makes sense. And at the end of the month, I'll be speaking at UAC in Chicago. For those of you who study astrology, I'll be talking about how to read the hidden messages we get as children, those messages that program us, how to read them in the birth chart. I'll be speaking at one of the luncheon meetings, and I look forward to meeting you in person if you're going to be at UAC. And if you're not, the full moon ceremony, of course, will be on the 29th when I get back from UAC. Okay, I think that covers everything. Let's now talk about you and your sign. And when I say your sign, I'm talking about your sun sign. But what if your ascendant is the sign I'm talking about? Or your moon? You're going to listen to it because the three biggies are the sun, moon, and ascendant. And I found, of course, that the solar chart works. And if you have a moon in a particular sign, your moon or your ascendant, the ascendant is stronger than the sun sign very often. You're going to feel this. So with having all that said, we're going to start with Aries. Aries, your money is really triggered this month. I love it. And what you're going to find is that on the 20th, when the sun moves from Taurus into Gemini, there's a big change that goes on then. Your ideas increase. You've got terrific ideas. You'll love them. Share them. So the new moon really helps your finances. You're going to find that finances are a continuing theme all month, which is really terrific. Now, the new moon falls 24 Taurus, 36, as I said, on May 16th. The full moon is May 30th. It's in 8 Sag 10, 8 degrees Sagittarius, 10 minutes. While you are focused on your money and moving upward in your career, you'll find that after Mars moves into Aquarius on the 16th, it's the same day as the new moon. You're more focused on friends and group activities and fulfilling your own hopes and wishes. Now, the full moon on the 30th helps you stand back, see the big picture, and not just see it, participate in it. If you have a chance to travel, do so, okay? This is really terrific. Now, Taurus, you're doing your thing your way and you want lots of solitude this month. It's just that simple. The new moon does encourage you. The new moon on the 16th does encourage you to do things your way. And that does mean having the solitude that you want. Your money picks up after the 20th when the sun goes from Taurus into Gemini. This is really cool. Now, you're able to travel early in the month, but mid-month, take your beliefs and put them into operation in your career. The full moon on the 30th really indicates a transformational time for you. You want more solitude and privacy, which is one of your themes this month. You can help other people develop their money, their resources, but you're really a psychic detective at this time, and the full moon encourages you to look beneath the surface at what is really going on. Gemini, well, of course, when the sun enters your sign on the 20th, yeehaw! Prior to that, you are in preparatory mode. And let me mention this to everybody out there. when the month before the sun enters your sign. It is in your solar 12th house, which is behind the scenes activities, subconscious action, and preparing for when the sun crosses your solar ascendant and really uh, helps you come into your own. So, Gemini, once again, you are in preparation mode. The new moon indicates that. And after the sun moves into Gemini on the 20th, you're doing your thing your way. Um, you, just like Taurus, want lots of privacy in order so that you can do your thing your way. Now, you have been and will be the psychic detective. You'll be looking beneath the surface at what's really going on, asking deep questions, and you'll find that by mid-month, the day of the new moon, you get your answers. At that point, you want to get out there, you want to spread your wings, and you want to soar. Cancerians, wow, your friends are so important to you, and the new moon really encourages you to get with them. Your career is equally important, but like Taurus and Gemini, you too are going to want some solitude and privacy. Maybe it's because of all that socializing that you'll be involved in. I love it. Partnership has been and will continue to be important to you the first part of the month, and then you on the 15th and the 16th will want more solitude and privacy so that, number one, you can get to the bottom of all situations. The full moon on the 30th helps you get busy at work. It can help you get busy at the gym. And so if you're looking for a new task, a new job, the full moon can help that along. Leo, great, grand, glorious Leo. You're the leader, and that's where you like it. The new moon encourages that. And you're going to want to be with your friends, particularly the second half of the month. So enjoy. You're working hard. You're throwing yourself into your work. Those of you who are bodybuilders or health nuts, and I mean that lovingly, because I think as we get older, our health becomes even more important to us. That's going to be your focus. After the 15th and 16th, right in that time frame, you're out there in being with people, especially that one special person. And the full moon on the 30th says party. Enjoy yourself. Virgo, this is unusual for you. You really are seeing the big picture, and the new moon allows you to do that, quote unquote, allows. You know, the planets don't make you do anything. They reflect what's going on. You're seeing the big picture. You're getting clear on your principles, and the second part of the month, you're able to put them into action in your career. Keep asking those important questions. The answers are going to come. You're going to start the month partying and end the month working. So party hardy first and then get down to business. And the full moon encourages you to spend time at home with family members. And if it's not with family members, with Netflix. In other words, home sweet home. Do you have a garden? Do you enjoy working in it? This is the time to do so on the full moon. Libra, well, you are in a very deep transformational period right now. I like this very much for you. You're transforming. You're looking deeply at what is really going on all month, and you're getting the answers. So here's my suggestion. The new moon encourages you to ask the questions. By the 20th, you'll be getting your answers. Partnership, very important to you. And while home and family are important the first part of the month, partying is important the second part of the month. And now the full moon on the 30th encourages you to get out there and travel. Short distance, short time. It also encourages you to speak your mind. And you know, Libra, you're so charming, you can say no with a smile on your face, and people accept that. So don't be afraid to express yourself. Scorpio, love Scorpio, so powerful. The new moon encourages you to get out there and be with other people, and you are interacting with others. And then you're taking home what you've learned from them and really analyzing things. You are the analyst of the zodiac. I know that. People don't realize how deep that is, how deeply ingrained that is. And you do get to the bottom line of what is going on. Work the first part of the month and get out there and be with everybody else. The second, well, you know what? All month. I'm looking at different planets here. Some say the first part of the month, others say the second part. It's time to get out there and visit. If there's someone special in your life, give them your attention. Help them get their money in order, perhaps. And you have terrific ideas. I would encourage you to travel, but the second part of the month is a good time to stay home. The full moon brings your finances to a head. You get clear on how much money you want to make and how you want to do it, and open your heart to receive it. Sagittarius. Well, your work is very important to you, and so is your health. And you know, I always say, get to the gym, do a Pilates class. I take Pilates classes all the time. I love them. The first part of the month, you can play and work. The second part of the month, spend time with that one special person. And if there is no one special person, that's the time to find them. Your money looks good, you're creating more money, and you're ready to travel the second part of the month. Now, the full moon on the 30th is terrific. It's in Sagittarius, 8 degrees of Sagittarius. And this is the time to do your thing your way, to do what you want, when you want, how you want, because you want. Yay, Sag. Spread your wings and soar. Capricorn, you too are ready to party and to work. Do both. Enjoy yourself, because fun is triggered all month. Yes, you are doing things your way the first part of the month, and the second part of the month, literally the second half of the month, starting around the 16th, you're focused on your money. Great. The full moon on the 30th says, enough with the partying, enough with the working. I want to pull back. I want to retreat. I want to be by myself and enjoy my own company. And I am going to encourage you to do just that. I love it. Okay, Aquarius. Well, home and family, very important to you. Your children, very important to you. Most people have children, and so they're going to want your attention, even if they're grown. Now, children and fun show up the same way. Those of you who study astrology know that the 5th house is the house of fun and games and kids. I guess kids arrive after the fun and games. However, what I'm saying is you can party all month, so enjoy it. You're going to want more solitude and privacy the first half of the month. By the second half, you're very sure of yourself and you're saying, I'm doing it my way. And the full moon says, be the humanitarian that you are, be with friends, be with people, and let your humanitarian light shine. And last but not least, Pisces. Wow, you have terrific ideas, and you are a natural communicator. You are able to express your dreams, your hopes, your wishes. Do so. Travel, yes, short distance travel, because you're going to want to be home. Either travel to see family or travel and then spend time at home. In front of the tube if you want to, but spend time at home. And then your friends all month, very, very important to you, but by mid-month, you need your solitude and privacy to build a castle in the air. And the full moon on the 30th says, leap into the top slot. Be the leader. So that's the way May looks. I hope that you have enjoyed this. I love getting your comments on my YouTube channel and on Facebook. If you have questions, of course, please feel free to ask. And May the stars shine brightly on you and yours. Bye for now.